Not so. We'll move on to Lord Hussain.
My Lords, I stand to support this SI, whilst drawing your Lordship's attention to Foreign and Commonwealth Office report of July 2020, named Human Rights and Democracy, that mentions countries with concerns of human rights abuses such as Bahrain, Maldives, Sudan, Egypt, and many more. I'm sure there are genuine causes of concern regarding human rights in those countries for them to be on this list. But I was surprised to note that the FCO failed to include India in the list with its record of human rights violations in Kashmir. In Kashmir, more than 100,000 people have lost their lives only in the last few decades. Kashmir has become an open prison with tens of thousands of people, including prominent political leaders such as Shabir Shah, Yasin Malik, Aisha Indrabi, Musarrat Alim, and Ashraf Sarai, illegally detained for many years. According to many renowned international human rights organizations such as Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and the United Nations Commission for Human Rights, Indian security forces are involved in extrajudicial killings, arbitrary detentions, torture, and human rights degrading treatment of civilians, where rape is used as a weapon of war. Many rape victims, including the Kunan Pashpara gang rape victims, are still waiting for justice. The UN, in their reports of 2018 and 2019, have asked for free access to Kashmir to investigate the reports of human rights abuses. In the latest report of June 2020, the UN chief urged Indian government to end torture and arbitrary arrest of minors, showing concern that 68 children in the region have been detained by Indian forces. The report also verified killing of 8 children and maiming of 7 by or during joint operations of Indian security forces. Early in March, the UN had also called for global ceasefire in view of the current pandemic crisis, but the Indian administration of Kashmir has seen a high number of casualties because of the violence rather than the pandemic. My Lords, I'm sure the British government is aware of these reports. Hence, may I ask the Noble Lord the Minister, number one, comparing the situation in Kashmir with some of the countries highlighted in the recent FCA report, why does India not qualify to be on this list? What can the government do? Number two, what can the government do to support the UN get access to Kashmir to investigate the reports of human rights abuses?